Dear Principal, my dear Vice Principal, teachers, Paragons and Titans, and the other non-teaching staff, manager and others, farewell parties are not like a ritual. It's like giving birth to a child. Farewell party is conducted after 10 years, 12 years of toil by the teachers and the children. It's a huge transformation of human beings. We didn't know much. So we get into school, 3 plus, 2.5 plus, 3.5 plus. And then everything about us undergoes a huge transformation. We start to grow. So this is a different scenario where we see refined ladies and gentlemen, some of you in very well-dressed manners, and every one of you looking quite sweet because you are not in the uniform. And when you wear the civil dress, we begin to realize that you are all big men and big women. In fact, I know some of the teachers still call you the 12th standard kids, the 11th kids, 10th kids, they say. That's because of habit. But then there are a few things I must tell you now that you're going to leave us. You are the identity of Sunbeam when you go out, reassuring and satisfying to listen to, and that is that you are level-headed, decent, which is very good. I wanted to gift this book to you because it's a great book. This book is exclusively written for children who finish 12th standard and come out and wonder what to do. There is so much detail about courses, colleges, syllabus, future, and conditions of learning that apply to each and every one of the courses mentioned in the book. Please start reading this. So for you to become somebody, there are one or two things that you have to follow in life. 14 years of schooling has taught you clearly certain facts about life. One, the most important being, no pain, no gain. So, you have to get used to the tough one, the difficult one, the painful one, the uncomfortable one. Very important. Because if you get used to uncomfortable one, you will become comfortable. There is one thing about all these rich people, great people, glorious people and successful people in common, which I think many of you do not know. Whether it is Obama or whether it is your own Prime Minister, successful people. Mandela, Nelson Mandela, I don't think you will consider him as a failure. 37 years in jail and then he becomes the president of a country. As soon as he became president, the first order that he passed was, I forgive, I excuse all the people, the white people, who meted out all the atrocities on me and my fellow prisoners. There is a proverb, I want you to learn that. It will be useful to you in life. Vettiyin sirandha payan mannithal. The biggest use of success is to excuse. To adapt in life is to forgive. And forget. Forget the past bitter experiences. Never carry anything in your mind when you go out of the school like filth. Cleanse it. Become free, light, happy. Love your school. At least the Paragons batch, I think, should initiate Alumni Day. This is your chairman's special request to you. We'll have a gala party. Yeah? Is it nice? The Sunbeam family. The barest minimum number of hours of reading done by these leaders of the world, the greatest of people, is 6 hours. Imagine. See, wherever there is time, wherever there is a gap, they just take a book and go through, and within a short period of time, if you read for 21 days or 22 days continuously, you don't have to read every word. If you get into the habit of reading books well, you will be faster. They call it swift reading. Within a few seconds, you will be able to understand what is in a page. Please Google and see swift reading. Fantastic concept. You can read hundreds of books in a very short period of time if you learn swift reading. Anyway, I am somehow trying to motivate you and also your teachers and also your management to please read books. Because unless you read books, you lose time. A book is essentially a concentration of ideas of a great man, a wise person who's collected ideas over a period of 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, which is made into one small book. You don't have to live all the 30 years to get that knowledge. Within 30 days, you can finish the book and collect 30 years knowledge. If you start reading books by great people, there is a section in the YouTube called audiobooks. How many of you know that? You all know. You can choose relevant subjects that you like. The strangest facts about life, philosophies, religion, humanity. What is this artificial intelligence all about? How do we call ourselves digital? What is this revolution that is taking place in the world of computers? Why do they say AI is dangerous? Why do they say machine is going to overtake man? Is it possible? What is human brain made of? Can we tinker with the human brain? Medicine. My God, YouTube is filled with fantabulous items. So if you're not interested in reading books, you can go to audiobooks. But any either way, none of your cine actors, none of your reels and shorts is going to give you salvation in life. You will be very excited, you will be intoxicated. Within a short time, you will spend a long time. Why is it exciting? Because you see the best. But life is not all about the best all along. Same applies to life throughout. For example, young people think wedding is the most happy thing in the world. Oh my God, if at all I can get married, oh my God, it will be marvelous. But then why do people become tired at the age of 40? Hello? So there's nothing permanent about anything except knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is permanent. So at this age, when you know English, when you are imbibed with the ability to read English, understand English, this is the passport to the world. Everything has a sad ending except knowledge. I want you to understand that. Be wise. Read about Aristotle, read about Socrates. Spend time on collecting knowledge. I have to give you the tool. I have to give you the weapon that you should carry all through your life to be a resounding success. Because you have to make money. You have to be respectable. You must be liked by others. Knowledge is everything. Read books. That is the only solution. If somebody is very interested in dancing, they can learn dance properly. If somebody is keen on singing, crazy about singing, there's absolutely no harm in learning to sing. Whatever field they are after, whatever comes to them, whatever they are madly in love with, you can become. Only thing is, not without hard work. Several hours of work you have to put in. First of all, learn to wake up early in the morning. If you can wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, if you can wake up at 5 o'clock for 41 days, on the 42nd day, you don't need an alarm. Even before the alarm goes on, you would wake up and switch off. If you can form that habit, you would become alive, active, involved, with clarity and sense of direction at 5 o'clock when the whole world is sleeping. You are a pioneer. You are a winner. You save 3 hours in the morning hours. You must journal. You must write down what you should do. You must read for some time. You must take a good cup of coffee also. You can do a little bit of jumping and running and relaxing the body, walking, doing some exercises. Think healthy. Plan for the future. After 20 years, what are you? Will you be owning a 2 crore worth car? Will you be respected if you go and stand in a stage anywhere? Would people want to meet you to get things done after 20 years? I mean, it's in your hands. I am trying to take you to the future. 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Because if not now, when are you going to think about it? The farewell party is the right day. Because you're going to go away from us. We are going to miss you. There's a lot of bondage between the Sunbeam children and the Sunbeam teachers and management. You are going to leave us. What are you going to become after 20 years? Should I see you in a tea shop, sitting joblessly and smoking a cigarette with sunken eyes, incapable physique, use for nothing? Should I see you like that? Or should I see you in full suit as a recognizable person, a massive personality? Tell me, how should you be? Shouldn't you be remarkable? You do any business. One of my children is doing marketing. He's doing all kinds of marketing things. Digital marketing, road show, bus back. So collective, comprehensive marketing. But his monthly income is 20 lakhs. Is it attractive? You know the reason? Because he wakes up at 4 o'clock. I can ask him to come someday and talk to you. He's just a marketing person, but he does a good job. Everybody goes to him. He is in demand. He is respected. He's got character. You can do anything. I'm not saying you all have to become collectors or all have to become engineers or doctors. There should be variety in the world. But whatever you do very well in a dedicated manner. You understand what I'm saying? So some of you may be misled, misguided by some friends or some other people or some other relatives. No, there is no shortcut to life. Take up anything, but excel in it. Wake up early in the morning. Take up anything, wake up early in the morning. The early in the morning is the first step to great success in life. I love you all, children. Thank you very much.